Hey everyone, it's Nate, and here's the spoiler alert for this video. I'm gonna tell you when we plan to resume in-person worship services, so you're gonna want to stick around. Over the past couple of weeks, every one of our committees in the church have met. They gave recommendations to the Risk Management Committee. The Risk Management Committee spent 2.5 hours in a meeting talking about all of those different recommendations, from in-person worship to Sunday school to online stuff to different groups using our facility. And then those recommendations were sent to the Board of Ministries and have been unanimously approved. And it has been approved that we begin in-person worship services starting July 5th. Now, I know that some of you are excited about this, and you would have been here last Sunday if we offered it. Others may be more apprehensive and want to wait a while until they resume back in person at First Baptist. And many of us find ourselves somewhere in between all of that, and that's okay. The first thing that we want you to know is if you don't feel well, or maybe if you have an underlying health condition, or you feel like you are at a certain age that you may be higher at risk, it's okay for you to stay home a little longer. There's no pressure to return in person here at First Baptist Church. We will continue to have our online Sunday school as well as live stream our worship services. But for those of you who do want to come in person at First Baptist Church, things will look a little different. And I've been very honest in these videos about that. But there's too much to unpack just in one little video. So over the next couple of weeks, we're going to host a conversation about this. We're going to have different videos and graphics and documents that will be coming to you. So you'll want to make sure and read and look at those things so that you have a better understanding of what Sunday school might look like, or worship service, or different things throughout the church. So be on the lookout for that. But for right now, there's a document that's attached to the weekly email. There's also one that's going out on social media, and it's titled Welcome Back Home. This document's a one-page, very simple document that helps to try to explain what all of those different things we do at First Baptist might look like. So this is a beginning point, and I know many of you are going to have questions, and I want you to know that you can ask me questions, or another staff member, or maybe someone on risk management. And we hope in the next couple of weeks, through different ways, to be able to explain what worship and Sunday school and all the different other things that we do at First Baptist will look like. So be on the look for those things, and we'll try to explain it the best as we possibly can. But if you feel comfortable, we will begin having in-person worship services July 5th. We started a new sermon series a couple of weeks ago, and it was Boundless Understanding and Knowing God's Relentless Love. And we talked about God's forgiveness and how God forgives us, and how difficult sometimes it can be to forgive other people. But when we do forgive other people, it helps us to even have a bigger and broader future for ourselves. And then we paused for Youth Sunday, and the youth that participated in that service did a wonderful job. And I appreciate so many of you reaching out to me, or someone on the youth leadership team, or maybe even one of the young individuals, not kiddos, young individuals that helped to participate in that service, and just tell them that they did a good job. I really appreciate that. That really boosted their spirits, because I know most of them were very nervous about doing that. And so we will pick back up that sermon series this Sunday. And this Sunday's topic is all about promises. Have you ever been in a position where you didn't maybe mean to, but you broke a promise that you gave to somebody, and that really caused some issues? Or maybe somebody made a promise to you and they broke it, and gosh, you still have feelings from that just thinking about it. But here's what we need to understand about God's promises. And I think I'll just pause there, and we'll wait until Sunday to talk through that. We're back in the book of Hosea, chapter 1. This Sunday is Father's Day. So we are not only celebrating the fathers in our life, but those men who step up and step forward to be good role models for us. And so we will represent that and celebrate that in various different ways. So take a look at the Welcome Home document. Get excited and pray for in-person worship services beginning here at First Baptist Church. And we will see you online this Sunday. Have a great week. God bless.